Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. You know I love you, pray for you, praise God for you. And I praise God that God is able. That's what our boy Kirk Franklin throws down with. He's able. And that's the word I want to leave all of you with today. Number one, God is able to keep you from falling. That's what the Bible says. God is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless before God's majesty with exceeding great joy. Here's the good news. God is able to keep you, to hold you together when everything is falling apart. God is able to keep you from falling. It's almost like a cat anointing, where if you push a cat off of some high level, that cat somehow lands on its feet. And someone is listening right now. You've been pushed around, knocked around, but God is able to make sure you land on your feet. But not just that, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above anything we can ask or imagine. Listen, God is so good that every now and then God will bless you with what you never asked for. God will bless you with what you never thought about, because God is able. And then finally, the Bible lets us know that God is able to give you so much grace that you can abound in every good work, because you have everything you need to get done what needs to get done to make a difference in this world that has turned its back on God and goodness. And so that's the good news right there. God is able to keep you from falling. God is able to blow your mind, surprising you, doing beyond what you can ask or imagine. And then God will give you just enough grace so that you can step up and handle up on what you need to get done to make this world a better place. Listen, God is able. Are you available?
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, today is Tuesday, March the 4th. It's Fat Tuesday, also known as Mardi Gras, and here are the stories trending on the front page. Mardi Gras is the last day of the carnival season, and it's also known as Last Chance to Feast and celebrate before Lent begins tomorrow. Shout out to everybody celebrating Fat Tuesday, and let the good times roll. Also in the news, Trump's 25% tariffs on Mexican and Canadian goods are set to take off today. He's also threatened to impose an additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports today. Mexico, China, and Canada are America's top three trading partners, and simultaneously, tariffs on all three nations could lead to soaring prices for American consumers. President Trump is set to address a joint session of Congress tonight for the first time in his second presidential term. His address at the Democratic response airs tonight. His address and the Democratic response airs tonight, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Those are the trending stories on the front page. Now let's take a look at sports. Rock T.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yeah, let's get it popping, big dog. Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a.k.a. SGA, helps Oklahoma City Thunder secure their 50th win of the season by dropping a cool 51 points. Fourth time this season he dropped over 50. He's tied. Oklahoma City is tied for the best record in the NBA with the Cleveland Cavaliers out of all teams. Pimpin'. Serena Williams still getting to the bag off the court. She is joining the Toronto Tempo ownership group, new WNBA team who will tip off in the 2026 season as the W continues to expand. And I don't know if you guys watched this boxing match over the weekend. Gervonta Tank Davis fought Lamont Roach.
What happened?
It was a draw, right? So Gervonta took a knee in the 9th round, and he blames his hairstylist on why he took that knee.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face. It burnt my eyes.
You can't say that, Tank.
You can't say that.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Just say,
You can't say that. Use some merge grease then, because merge grease ain't going nowhere.
Them fresh braids and that scalp was greasing, boy.
Get a ball head and put some baby powder on there so them punches can stick.
Oh, man.
Come on now.
Come on, Tank.
Can't say that as a man.
Lord.
Just say, hey, man, I gave him my best. Better next time. Let's get it, man. And keep it moving.
My God.
There it is. Brat, what you got coming up next, man?
Jay-Z's sexual assault accuser is standing firm on her allegations, and she not budging. More details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The Hot Spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the Hot Spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. The anonymous woman who accused Jay-Z of sexual assault recently got her case dismissed, but now she's sticking by her story, saying that he intimidating and terrifying her. Jane Doe initially sued Jay-Z and Diddy for allegedly violating when she was just 13 years old, but she's now revealing that Hov is trying to bully her and saying her accusations are bogus. Now, in the doc, the woman claims she was recently approached outside her home and cornered by two people who told her that the investigators are working with one of Jay-Z's lawyers. She claims that the people tried to get her to sign an affidavit stating that her rape claims against Jay-Z were false, but she refused. She also claims the alleged investigators asked her if her attorney, Tony Busby, sought her out as a client and offered her money to pursue false claims against Jay-Z, two allegations that she has denied. She claimed that the alleged confrontation left her intimidated and terrified, wondering how they found her when her identity had remained anonymous in media reports and legal proceedings. Well, last month she filed documents in federal court to voluntarily dismiss the suit with prejudice, meaning that it cannot be refiled now. So if it can't be refiled, why don't she just go away? That's how I feel. If you can't fight it no more and do nothing and you sign something in federal court, then that's it. It can't be refiled. So I don't understand. Y'all, what y'all think?
I mean, unless some, I don't know, it depends on the case, unless some new and damning evidence come out or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to move on from that.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Special K got news positively. Absolutely cannot use Special K. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I got some questions, Gary. Some stuff for you to think about that you ain't never thought about. Because you don't be thinking about a lot of stuff. Give me some, give me some supernatural music there, Super Dave. Let's start with this right here. If a deaf person has to go to court, is it still called a hearing?
Say that again.
If a deaf person has to go to court, is it still called a hearing? Why do we say a pair of panties when it's only just one? But we say a bra and it's two. Rock T, why do toasters have that setting that burns the bread all the way jet black when ain't nobody eating that?
Right. Why even go that far?
Yeah, what's the point of having that on there?
Right.
Hey, why do they call it an asteroid when it's outside the hemisphere, but a hemorrhoid that's in your butt?
That's good. That's good.
Let me repeat that. Why do they call it an asteroid when it's outside the hemisphere, but a hemorrhoid when it's in your butt?
Yeah.
Why did she sell seashells by the seashore when she could have just picked them up for free?
Wait a minute,
why does she sell seashells by the seashore when you could just pick them up for free?
You must have smoked some weed last night.
I just started last night. I just started smoking weed last night.
A gummy or something.
If you caught between a rock and a hard place, isn't the rock a hard place too? Hey Rick, here's one for the older folks out there. If somebody drowns in the fountain of youth, do they still have to be embalmed? When people say somebody got off scot-free, who is Scott?
Right.
And why was he locked up in the first place?
Right.
And how come numbers don't make no sense? We say 66, 55, 44, 33, 22, 11. How come we'll never say 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. 22, 33, 1-1.
Yeah.
But 11.
If a person over 21 gets abducted, why is it still called a kidnapping? That's an adult.
A little person probably started.
Why do we say an alarm going off when it's actually coming on?
Right.
That's a fact.
If you're broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bite you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary is out today, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour, so we're going to have the tea party, as we always do when Gary is out. So, Brat, I know we're going to start off with you, so let everybody know what's going on with Kanye West.
Well, you know what, Ricky? I'm not sure what he's going through, but there's clearly something wrong. He is not letting his love for the anti-Semitic German dictator Adolf Hitler go, and is now claiming that President Donald Trump agrees with him. Ye tweeted, during his first term, President Trump said Hitler did some good things. Let's discuss. Ye was spotted wearing a shirt with a Nazi swastika on it in L.A. He also tweeted and deleted more claims about the Jewish community. The concept of anti-Semitism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anti-Semitism was created as a protection wall for Jews to continue sharp business practices, he wrote. Last month, the ADL slammed Ye's anti-Semitic marks. They said, we condemn this dangerous behavior, and we need to call it what it is, a flagrant and unequivocal display of hate. We know this game all too well. Let's call Ye's hate-filled public rant for what it really is, a sad attempt for attention that uses Jews as a scapegoat. Words matter. And as we've seen too many times before, hateful rhetoric can prompt real-world consequences. Wow.
That's really bad that he go from having a high school dropout, being the hottest artist in the country.
Yeah.
And I was a diehard Kanye West fan. I actually went to his concert when he came and did a birthday bash. I was standing right there, watched his entire performance. Absolutely love Kanye West, and I just don't know what happened. It's just he just wasn't the same after his mother passed away.
That part,
man.
That's what I think. I don't know. It's just a shame that he's lined himself up with Trump and all of this kind of stuff.
I know.
Alienated his fans. And Brat, what are your thoughts?
I just think it's bad that he's talking about Jewish people and all these anti-Semitic remarks. Like, why is he taking that route? It's other things you can do for attention. Hell, you could jump naked out of an airplane. You know what I'm saying? There's things you can do for attention. You don't have to display hate and talk about Hitler. Like, that was a horrible moment in time, and nobody really wants to bring up that. And I don't know why he's putting himself with that, because if Hitler was alive, he wouldn't mess with Kanye.
Absolutely. So let's keep him lifted up in prayer. All right, Rock T, what's going on with Jamie Foxx?
Well, he shut down the rumors that he has a homeless son who is living out of his car. So back in January, there was a guy who posted a video claiming that Jamie was a deadbeat dad and that Jamie was too busy to care about him and that he never supported my dreams. Now, other family members have already denied these claims, but the man claimed he last met Fox on the red carpet at the premiere of Fox's movie The Soloist back in 2009. We took pictures at the red carpet. That's my last time seeing him. The man said in this video, Fox responded, I ain't got no damn son, boy. Fox publicly claims 2 daughters. He claims 2 daughters, Corinne, who's 31, and Annalise, who's 16.
Yeah,
and
they're beautiful girls.
That'd be crazy. I dealt with something like that as a young man that looked just like me. That lived in Birmingham, look more like me than Brandon did. Look more like me than I do. And he really, really went on and was telling people that he was my son, and people thought he was my son, and he told it so long that he actually believed it.
Hey, Ricky.
Yeah.
Was it Zeke from Universal Circus?
No, that's my dad. Okay?
I'm sorry.
That's my son. You know, Zeke is my biological father.
Right.
God.
Why would you say, son? Don't do him like that. Yeah, Zeke, co-host of Universal Circus with the wear little hat. That's my dad. Him and my mom was together a long,
she gonna get you.
long time ago. So yeah, I remember seeing Zeke sneaking out of there with a Santa Claus on one Christmas Eve. We got a lot of stories.
Ooh, your mama gonna get you for that, Lord. Mama, he don't mean that. He's sorry.
All right,
God.
Brett, what you got in today's quick for free story?
Well, Ricky, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I got it. Saturday night, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach boxing match ended in a controversial draw after Davis took it. Wait a minute, is that supposed to be sports?
That's all good. It was actually a funny moment, so we had to talk about it right now.
Wait, okay. Yeah, the fact that he blamed it on the grease from his braids is now speaking out and said that I did his hair Wednesday. Wait a minute. The braider is now speaking out saying that she did his hair Wednesday. It's Saturday. And said that he did press, gym, and weigh-in. Right. That is not an excuse. How much grease did I use? Damn.
So who won the damn fight?
It was a draw, but here's what he said in the post-game interview.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes.
Lord
Man,
have mercy.
You can't do that. You can't say that. You can't say that. You just can't. That's a whole man law about it. And what grease? The only grease that'll run like that is maybe that green grease.
Either
that jam.
That old school bergamot.
Yeah. Grease don't run.
It definitely wasn't Murray's.
The lady came out and said she didn't put no lot of grease in his hair.
Yeah, the only thing that run is curl activator.
Yeah.
Do y'all have something at Kaleidoscope that she should have used?
Absolutely. We got all kind of juice that she could have put on that thing. we got that oil, that pecan oil. Yeah, we do, and it absorbs right into your skin. He could even use some Miracle Drops for that, and for that reason.
There you go.
Boy, you just was sweating. I guess I don't know why y'all really think he did that. Did the boy beating him up?
He was rubbing his eyes. He was rubbing his eyes like he was trying to get sweat out his eyes, but. You still ain't supposed to say that, though.
He probably sprayed something on to make sure that the scalp was shining when he hit the light. So we're going to keep him lifted up to prayer. And today's color of the day is Midnight Storm. On the high end, you say Midnight Storm. And on the low end, it's a nice contemporary dark gray for today's color of the day. You know, and that's, to kind of go with the weather in the South. So, hey, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for holding it down in the tea party this morning. Give it up for Brat and Rock T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake-up call. Get them at 8669. Ricky, here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
They woke you up this long, this led you in your house. Shoes go with be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Deacon Lockett calling from Shelby, North Carolina. To all my brothers and sisters at Mount Calvary Baptist Church, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go serve.
This is Vaughn calling from Cincinnati, and I would like to wish everybody in my family a good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Brenda calling from Cleveland, Ohio. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Saniqua and Charles, my church family, St. Mark Baptist Church. We love you, Ricky. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes.
Good morning, Ricky. This is Debbie. I'd like to wish everybody in Fort Lauderdale and Atlanta West Elementary School a happy day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, tell her head said, wake up. Let's go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
You welcome, Ricky.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, this is George Pugh from Central City Films.
Central City Film?
I'm looking for Katira Freeman. Is this her agent?
Katira Freeman, that's my daughter. Who are you? Who is this again?
We do adult movies, and she got a DVD coming out. Stage name is Mercedes, and she got a movie coming out called Mercedes Benz Over.
What?
It's coming in. We was letting her know that the DVD coming out.
Whoa, brother. Hey, brother, I think you may have the wrong person. You might have the wrong person. My daughter not like that. My daughter's in college.
Yeah, this Katira Freeman. Yeah, we got a tax ID number, social security number, and everything. It's a social security number is 4763053.
Say, man, look, I'm a deacon at New Mount Moriah Baptist Missionary Church.
I understand that, but is this a number to our agent? We're just letting her know that this tape is coming out.
I don't know what.
And I just want you to know that she was fabulous. Oh, yeah.
Say, good day to you, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Freeman.
Now, sir, I told you. Don't call this house no more. You're not going to embarrass this family like this.
Well, would you like a free copy where you can see what good job she did? Oh, yeah.
Boy, if I wasn't a Christian man, look, hey, sir, don't call my house no more. Now, you got the wrong. I re-raised our daughter.
Now, listen here. She got about 9 films that she already done. It's going to make y'all millions of dollars. We got our Mercedes does Dallas and Fort Worth.
What?
Raleigh and Durham. Minnesota and St. Paul.
You're talking about my daughter.
Jackson and Meridian.
Hey, man, I'm going to lose the spirit if you call my house again. I call my house again.
Does she have a birthmark on her side? Hello. Hello, Mr. Freeman.
Look, mother, I told you quit calling my damn house now. I told you, man, we a deacon. I'm respectful in my community.
Hey.
My daughters, we raised our daughters better than that.
You got to see Detroit and Flint.
Say, man, hey, I swear, boy, if I
Birmingham and Bessemer.
I'm going to you up. Say, man.
Is this Mr. Freeman?
Lose my goddamn number.
You know how much money you going to make? What? Your daughter's making us rich, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to start 69 your ass or something, and I'm going to find you, boy.
Hey, you need to come on down here. Are you coming to the DVD signing?
Bye, sir. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Bye. I'm watching it now. Oh, yeah.
Go to hell.
Where you at, Black Tony?
What, still at the house, Shady? I'm still at the house. I'm trying to get up out of here.
You gonna make it?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. Like, I don't look like.
Bro, we halfway through the show. We've been on since 5.
Cuz I know that I'm
supposed
coming.
To be at 4:30.
Cuz I'm coming. I'm trying to tell you what I'm trying to be there. I'm car running.
Black Tony, repeat this after me. Repeat after me. Repeat after me.
I'm on my
way.
Repeat
after me.
What?
An excuse.
An excuse
is building bridges.
Building bridges
to nowhere.
To nowhere.
Creating monuments.
Creating monuments
of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
You hear that? Creating monuments.
You hear it? Creating monuments
of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
Tools. Used by the incompetent.
By the incompetent.
That didn't mean nothing to you, did it, Black Tony?
You feel that?
You feel that?
You feel that, Black Tony?
You feel that, Black Tony?
You told him to repeat after you, dog.
Black Tony.
Black Tony.
I'm saying. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me, sir.
An excuse.
An excuse.
Is building bridges.
It's building bridges.
To nowhere.
To nowhere.
Creating monuments.
Creating monuments.
Of nothingness.
Of nothingness.
Tools. Used. By the incompetent.
By the incompetent.
Brother, let that stick with you, man.
Brother, let that thing stick with you, man.
Stop making excuses, man.
Get making excuses, man.
Come to work like everybody else.
Come to work like
man, don't do that.
Man, don't do that.
No, I'm saying don't do what you're doing.
I'm saying don't do what you're doing.
By not coming to work.
By not coming to work.
Black Tony, listen.
Black Tony, listen.
Hey. Stop repeating what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk to you.
What I'm trying to talk to you.
Hello?
Just go to commercial, man.
Hello?
Go to commercial. Go and take
Black Tony.
Black Tony.
See, you, what you trying to do?
You, what you trying to do?
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, don't.
Everybody who goes in the ambulance car, throw your hands up. If you go in the ambulance car, everybody, come on, Brat. Everybody who rode in the ambulance car,
half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, U.S. Nick Cannon is back in the news again now. They're saying, y'all, that Mr. Cannon once shared women have to deal with, y'all, an emotional, unstable artist when dating him, y'all. They're saying Mr. Cannon warned his future potential girlfriends what they were up against when dealing with him, y'all, which is very interesting and touching because, Nick is saying that, he needs a lot of attention and stuff, and when dealing with him, he's been going through a lot of emotional stuff. Now, they say he opened up about some of the mental health challenges that he's faced, y'all, that have interfered with his quality of life, Ricky. He's been dealing with neurological challenges ever since he was a young child, he said. He said even as a kid it was dyslexia, but just knowing that I'm just a neurodivergent individual, I kind of always knew, he said. That's what he told People magazine. Now, as an adult, Mr. Cannon started, taking his mental health more seriously. After visiting a therapist, he discovered, y'all, that he had narcissistic personality disorder. He said, quote, I still don't understand it all the way, but kind of always wanted to get tested for it. He said, I did a bunch of tests. He said some of the symptoms of the diagnosis include a constant, this is the touching part, y'all hear this. He said a constant need for validation and admiration from peers and a shortage of empathy. Now, Cannon also asserted, y'all, that he was told that he demonstrated every marker for the condition, and still he took the news as further motivation, y'all, to improve himself. And he said, quote, I feel like there's so many labels out there, but it's like to be able to embrace it and say, look, I'm healing. I need help. Show me. I just embrace mental health and therapy in such a strong way, he said, to be able to say, y'all, that, he's able to deal with the situation, what he's gone through. He said, I'm super emo. So if anyone wants to deal with an emotionally unstable artist, Ricky, he said, I'm here. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I mean, but
what's got you, though?
I mean, because at least he admitted that he needs attention, Rick. He said that he needs attention. He says that, he's definitely, he deals with he's a narcissist and stuff. And he said I guess he didn't get enough attention as a child. I mean, it's like, is this the new black man? Because like the artist we just were talking about, they got to have all these different women. What is going on in the man's mind? I mean, what is happening with men today? I mean,
sometimes you just go through stuff and make you like that. Sometimes you go through stuff. Sometimes you have bad experiences. Sometimes stuff from childhood. It could be a number of things.
Yeah, because he said he needs validation and admiration. So, I mean, from his peers. So, in essence, he wants people to quote. Some people might say that's to bow down to him. It's to just validate me. Let me know how wonderful I am, how great I am. Admire me. But look like you should have got that from your parents as a child, which I'm sure half of us, all of us didn't. But it's amazing. But do that make you just go? Because with him having those many women and stuff, so I guess each woman should admire him or validate him because he didn't get validation from the woman before her. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's sad, though, but I'm glad there's therapy out there, and there's therapy for everyone. So I'm glad he's seeking therapy and whatever, and maybe he it'll help him out and do what he needs to do. Do y'all ever feel that way? I mean, the men on the show, Ricky, Special K, Rocky T. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I just kind of worry about little Rocky T, man. Too much energy waiting for somebody else to validate you.
Right.
Yeah, but we all need validation. Everybody wants to be validated.
No, they don't.
What? Everybody need validation.
Man. All right.
How y'all gonna
I think most narcissists don't recognize it in themselves. The people around them do.
Yeah, everybody need validation. Everybody want to be told, well, you did a good job, honey, you did this right, or whatever and stuff
There's
like that.
nothing wrong with being recognized. Nothing wrong with being appreciated, but don't wait on it.
Right.
Well, and then expecting and get mad when you're not recognized. Right. That becomes an issue.
Well, yeah, now that's a different story, though. But anyway, we're just going to keep him lifted up in prayer, and hopefully he continue doing the mass show and get validated from the people on the show. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z, honey, people talking about this. I mean, this is bothering me, Ricky, because Beyonce have the right to charge how much she want to charge for her tickets to go see her doggone Cowboy Carter tour. Well, honey, they are talking. Beyonce and Jay-Z was spotted last night at dinner at Cipriani's, honey, in Beverly Hills, and people said they were smiling and carrying on while these people out here, honey, fighting and struggling to buy a ticket to her damn concert.
So they can't have dinner.
and they can't smile.
Well, that's what the people saying, Brad, honey. They say, honey, they not even bothered about it, but they trying to pass a law that is out there saying that it's just ridiculous that those tickets are extremely too high. They say you got to buy the ticket, plus you got to buy a plane ticket to get to the doggone concert and stuff like that. People are complaining.
And Uber.
And exactly, and people want those tickets to go down, so I don't understand.
Ain't nobody forcing you to do it, first of all.
Yeah, but it's not a
who's making you?
Who's
making nobody buy a
Swift
ticket?
tickets? Taylor Swift tickets ain't cheap neither. Them fans get on that plane, they do whatever they got to do, they save up, and they go to that concert. We don't want to hear that.
But for the most part, bro, Barrett, let's be clear, honey. Her fans are Caucasian. We're talking about African Americans. They got to save up their income tax checks, honey, to try to get to the doggone concert.
But again, ain't nobody forcing you to do it.
Exactly. Ain't nobody forcing you to do it.
Yeah, nobody forcing you to do it, but people want to see Beyonce, honey. So if people want to see you, that means, honey,
they got to save their money and put some other priorities to the side and do the things they want in life and go see Beyonce.
Ricky, you don't charge high for your tickets? You make your tickets affordable.
But does the artist set the price for the ticket?
That's my next question. Does the artist set the price?
They are the management. And the artists have to sign on to it.
And the promoters and everybody. Yes.
There's a lot of people involved in that.
It's a lot of people involved. It's a lot of people that got to get paid.
She might not set the price. She probably said how much she's charging to do the show, and then they have to set the price so they can make the money to pay her and to make a profit.
It's a lot of scalpers with Beyonce, though. Like
really?
the actual ticket price might be $200, and they're tripling the price to $600-700.
Because they know they're going to sell it. They know they're going to sell it.
Well, they need to stop those scalpers then, because, honey, that don't make no sense.
Well, you can't stop that. That's like if you bought the $200 tickets, you wouldn't sell them for $400 if you knew you could get it.
Oh, but Brad, that's hurting somebody, though. No,
that ain't hurting somebody. The person that buy them ain't hurt. They happy to get them for $400 and not $1,200.
Message.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true too. Well,
I'll see Beyonce on YouTube.
See, and that's what I'm saying. The people that can't, they can go to see on the videos.
Buy the album, download the music.
Well, let's just be in prayer that everybody that want to see the Queen get to see her, honey, at a reasonable price, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Atomic Tangerine. On the high end, you say Atomic Tangerine, and on the lunge, you say Beautiful Orange. That's your color for the day.
Atomic Tangerine. Atomic Tangerine. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, your parents will always be your parents, but the dynamic doesn't remain the same as we get older. Now, sometimes you have to set boundaries.
Okay, so now, Ricky, now listen to this. Now, a woman is torn after not knowing y'all whether to be upset at her fiance or her mother. Now, she says, so my mom is living with my fiance and I for the time being. And last night, she went through his phone to prove to me that all men cheat. And, honey, she found messages between him and a woman sending selfies.
Ooh. See, a lot of people had mixed opinions on this, saying that the mom was wrong for going through the phone, but others praised the mom for saving her daughter from a cheating man.
So this morning, we want to know, was the mama wrong for going through her fiance's phone, or was just looking out for her daughter's best interest? And how do you set boundaries with your parents? All right, Kandi, we definitely want to hear from you, because this you know, I know you got an opinion on this.
It's a sensitive subject for me because everybody know my mom has definitely overstepped the line with my husband plenty of times. But as far as this story is concerned, I don't know, can't two things be right at the same time? Like, the mama did overstep the boundaries, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad she did in this situation because he was cheating. And she needed to know before she actually got married.
Gary, what are your thoughts?
So?
I don't know. You know, and I'm all for the woman, honey, but I think the mom was wrong. Why are you going through that man's phone?
She was wrong.
She was wrong because that's his phone. That's not her phone. Well, I mean, she should have just set up a scenario. Say, well, girl, look, we're going to follow him here. Put a GPS on his car or whatever and follow him cheating, something that kind of way, but not going through his telephone.
Yeah.
But do you do wrong to get to the right? Help me, Holy Ghost.
Say that
do
thing
you
again.
do wrong to get to the right?
On behalf of the man in the situation, maybe it's possible that the cheating he was doing was good cheating, because sometimes
good cheating
is bad cheating. Maybe maybe his cheating was keeping his relationship with his woman in a good space. You know, maybe
what?
Because maybe he was just letting off some steam with his little side,
letting off more some steam,
and coming home calm and peaceful to his woman.
You don't even sound
Okay,
right.
but let's look at it from the mom's perspective, right? If you kind of had a feeling that this man was doing your daughter dirty, then you trying to by any means make sure your daughter know what's going on, I guess.
But what if she break up with him and now she ain't got nobody? Now she by herself. Now it's just you and her.
But at least she
And
ain't
another
getting
one. How many times we done broke up with somebody and you catch another one?
If she live in Atlanta, she might not find nobody
No,
else.
a man, like they say, a man comes like a bus, honey, every 10 minutes.
No, a woman comes like a bus every 10 minutes. Man definitely don't come every 10
Wait a
minutes.
minute, Gary, where you get that from, Gary?
Baby, that's what the old girls used to say, honey. A man come like a bus, honey, every 10 minutes. So, child, let him go ahead on another one coming.
Man, might.
You can see the women now standing out there in the street looking down there trying to see if the bus coming.
Yeah, this is a really tough one, though, seriously, because y'all know my mama and my husband, it's always
But seriously, the mama ain't got no business going through that, man.
No,
definitely
not.
Has it gotten better between Mama Joyce and Todd?
Nope.
Really? Oh, man, really?
It goes well in spurts.
Yeah.
It'll be going good for a minute, and then here we go again. It's always something. Always.
So, Kandi, who be starting it? And you're
kill
honest
me,
opinion.
but I be feel like it's my mama.
Yeah.
It's my mama, because, Ty don't do anything to her. He don't be trying to disrespect her. He don't say nothing negative to her, but for whatever reason, it be like every other year is something.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
at least
trying to protect you.
Yeah, at least it's
We're
spread out.
11. Todd and I will be married for 11 years in April. At what point do we just say, okay, it's going
She
well?
want that one time just so she can say, I told you so. Just one time.
Yeah, I don't come on
But
now.
at least you spread it out to every other year. At least it ain't every month. Like some people have real toxic relationships.
That was in the beginning.
Right. Oh, okay. But you got it to spread. Boy, she been to call up and cuss me out and
Everybody,
you
every
out.
8 months. Every 8 months now.
Roxy, what are your thoughts?
Man, I'm gonna flip it for a quick second, because I know a couple fathers who are police officers, and they use their police resources to do background checks on the daughter's boyfriends, and stuff, and they didn't found some information about and caught the dude cheating with other women, and then told their daughters. Like true stories.
Well, that's understandable.
And that can go either way.
How is that understandable?
But is that
If I was a
overstepping?
cop, I would check out my daughter's boyfriend. Yeah, you want to know if he got a record of something, that could be dangerous to her.
Well, I don't know. As a mom, I wouldn't mind if I felt like something wasn't right with the person that my daughter was dating. I definitely would be trying to check into it.
So what are some of the signs of cheating, Kandi? What are some of the signs of cheating? What are some of the red flags your daughter brings
When
somebody
people
home?
want to hide their phone all the time, or they got to take the phone to the bathroom, they got to take it in the closet, they not comfortable with you being around them with the phone. It's a dead giveaway to me.
Yeah. I know I had friends, they cheated. But to cover up the cheating, they made sure that the person they was cheating with had the same kind of soap at their house. So
Wait a minute, say what?
Oh yeah, I know that.
Wait a minute.
Now, back
say
in the
what?
day, I know some people used to do that.
Make sure
too.
you got the same kind of soap. We have Dove over here, so keep Dove over there.
Yeah, my homegirl.
Are you
her
serious?
Man used to, he
Yes.
had Dove.
I
he
never
had the
thought of
same
that.
soap at both places.
I know a chick who used to smell her dude when he came home.
Yeah,
She
I had a friend
made
did that
him.
too.
She
What
made
was he
him.
dating, a K9? What the
She
hell?
made him. No, she made him take down his his
Every
trousers.
time he came home, was that a
she
bit
had to-
much?
Yes. This is. Yeah.
He must, and he was cheating anyway, wasn't he?
And he probably listening right now. And this is not.
Man,
a lie.
are you dead serious?
But was he cheating though?
Was he?
You know he was.
Of course he
See,
was.
I don't really think like that. That's not a dead giveaway. Just like you said, I mean, some people be real smart with it. So if he keep the same soap at home that he do at the side chick house, then he
If
finds
you got a
that
woman
time makes it out.
walking up to you, sniffing you like them damn dogs when you come in the house or whatever,
Yeah.
that's a whole damn problem. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKY. Good morning.
I'm Lisa from Birmingham, Alabama, and of course the mama was wrong because that's not her child. They grown, and you're invading somebody else's privacy. Like, what?
This is Ashley from Irving. Yes, the mother was wrong. She definitely overstepped her boundaries. Not only would I have kicked him out, but I would have kicked her out, too.
My name is Nikki. I'm calling from Tampa. And, yes, the mother was dead wrong for going through her daughter's phone. Because although you do want to protect your children, you have to allow them. You don't want to be the reason that they say, oh, my God, if my mom wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have known it.
And this Ron from Concord, North Carolina. My mama was looking out. You know what I mean? Youngsters got to remember, you know what I mean? Their parents have been here before. We have seen some things. And youngsters sometimes just be a little bit gullible, falling for all that new game. We didn't see it before. So, mama was right for showing her what was up, protecting her daughter. I bet she happy now.
This is Wanza from Baton Rouge. I definitely think the daughter was wrong for letting her mom go through the fiance's phone. She should have just did it herself.
So y'all gonna, all y'all people gonna call up here and kick mama out the house. Let me say something. Let me say something. For everybody that's talking about kicking the mama out. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge.
No charge.
Yes, Lord.
I wish one of my kids would talk about putting me out the house. Like, I know you did. We gonna put you off the earth.
Oh. Kandi Bird, for the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me.
But I ain't gonna lie though, Riley don't even want me to come spend the night.
Really? Say what?
Yeah, Riley don't even want me to come spend the night at her apartment, and I pay for it. I was like, that's a whole mess.
You're supposed to have a key and everything.
No, she does not want me. Like, every time I say something about going over there, she be like, I'm
good, Mom.
I'm like, looking at her like, are you kidding me?
You got to establish dominance. Just go over there and just be in the shower when she get home.
Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Yeah, we appreciate that mix. We're going to funk you right on up. I was in the 3rd grade when that came out. I remember them playing that at Skate Haven. Back in the day, we used to go to the skate rink on Wednesday night, Skate Haven. And it was a dance that went to that. We're going to funk you right on up. Remind me of Uncle Bruce. I used to love that song, man. Family members in the world are heartbroken after R&B and neo-soul singer Angie Stone passed away over the weekend following a car accident.
Yeah, Ricky, she was Grammy nominated and a member of the all-female hip-hop trio The Sequence, and was known for the hit song I Wish I Didn't Miss You. The family made a statement saying Angie was an example for black women and girls everywhere. Angie also loved and championed for black men with her #1 hit entitled Brother. Family members reflected on her legacy and lasting impact on her fans. She lived and died doing what she loved most, which was music, the statement added. A member of Zeta Phi Beta sorority, Angie's family said that she recently attended the college for ministry. Her love of God and her faith led her to have a deep desire to share her belief in God and bring more people to Christ.
And the funeral service are still being arranged at this time. Her family asked for fans who loved her to keep her legacy alive. And this morning, we're talking about how Angie affected our lives. And, you know, what we'll remember the most about her infectious personality. Let's start with you, Brat.
Well, you know, every time I would see Angie, she would make me laugh. We would joke about something. She always had the sweetest spirit. And even the people that may not mean anything to anybody else in the world, she made them feel special. Like that, she gave them lasting memories. And I met a guy not too long ago, and I had no idea he knew her, but he was so broke down and in tears, and he was just hurt. He was like, she the only one that treated me like I was somebody. And I know she had that effect on everybody she came across.
Yeah, we had like a brother and sister relationship. You know, always, with the Greek affiliation, and she came and did some episodes of the Rickey Smiley Show when we had our sitcom on TV1, and I just always think about how much fun we had, how much we laughed. It was almost like, we have our little connection to Columbia, South Carolina. We used to always laugh and joke about club secrets and, just being in Columbia, South Carolina and hanging out and stuff and having a good time. And one of my biggest memories, it was me, Angie Stone, Kelly Rowland, Beyonce, Matthew and Tina Mr. Matthew and Miss Tina was together at the time. This was after the Stellar Awards when it was in Houston. And we all went to church that Sunday. We all met over Matthew, Mr. Nose and Miss Tina house for breakfast, and we all got in a car and went to church. Beyonce didn't ride with us, but the rest of us were in the car together. Beyonce drove herself, and we were all sitting on the front row of the balcony praising God. And it was one of the, and I remember just, oh my God, okay. I just remember sitting next to her, and more than the TV shows and the times that we hung out and the good times we had, just sitting next to her in church that Sunday praising God is probably my biggest memory. We were, I can't think of the name of the church. The church was right downtown Houston. The pastor always did stuff for the homeless. There's a lot of homeless people there. That was the church that Mr. and Miss Knowles attended. And, Solange was with us as well. But just sitting next to her in church that Sunday. And I just remember how we were just praising God. The choir was singing, and we were just off into a praise. We were just so happy to be there. It was just a beautiful Sunday morning. And it's always an honor to just be with them anyway. But just the fact that we were just in the presence of God that day. And I'll never forget it. Never, ever forget it. And so when I think about Angie Stone, I think about my relationship with people like, Darlene McCoy, Yolanda Adams, Leandria Johnson. It's like those are real brothers and sisters, my sisters in the industry that I have this relationship with, like, Portia, Lisa Ray, Shamia, just people that I'm personal, Kandi and Tiny, of course. Like those are my personal friendships and relationships that I have over 25 years in the industry, because we grew up in the industry together, and I don't know, Brad, it just tore me up, but I just absolutely loved everything she did, loved her music, and I loved her a lot. So rest in peace to her family and her fans, and shout out to everybody in Columbia, South Carolina. I just couldn't imagine how all the wonderful people in Columbia feel, when you're losing somebody, to represent. Everybody, come from a little small town, Columbia, South Carolinas, the Birminghams, the Nashville, and everybody be proud of they stars, that people that come out of that small town and just blow up like that and put the town on the map like that, So, rest in peace to her, and God bless all of the fans, everybody that loved her music. And we will make sure on this show that her legacy does not die, and and her legacy live on. So rest in peace, Angie Stone. And anybody out there that's going through any type of grief, we will be praying for you. Caleb Willis family, the young man that went to Southern, we want to keep their family lifted up in prayer also. All right, y'all, 15 minutes after the hour, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all. Shout out to the brothers of the Southern region of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. We're going to be broadcasting live in Atlanta at the Georgia. Yes. So we want all our listeners to come out. We're going to be live in Atlanta at the Georgia International Convention Center. The doors is going to open at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be having performances by Siren, who else? Q Parker, Mike Clark Jr., and some more special surprises. So it's absolutely free. Plus, they will be showing over they're going to be showcasing over 3 dozen HBCUs. Plus, they are giving away $20,000 in college scholarships. High school juniors and seniors can earn application-free waivers, on-site admissions, scholarships, mentoring, career advising, and other prizes. I am so excited to be with the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. So I'm excited about that. So y'all make sure y'all come out. And today is Tuesday, March the 4th. It is Fat Tuesday, also known as Mardi Gras, and here are the stories that's trending on the front page. Also in the news, Trump 25% tariffs on Mexican and Canadian goods are set to take effect today. He's also threatened to impose an additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports today. Mexico, China, and Canada are America's top 3 trading partners, and simultaneously, our tariffs are on all 3 nations could lead to soaring prices for American consumers. I don't know how the hell that's going to help nothing, but that's just my little comment right there. That wasn't in the news. But anyway, President Trump is scheduled to address a joint session of Congress tonight for the first time in his second presidential term. His address and the Democratic response airs tonight beginning at 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 7 Central. So those are your trending stories on the front page. Let's take a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building. What it do, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Shy Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. He helps Oklahoma City Thunder secure their 50th win of the season by dropping cool 51 points last night. Fourth time that he's done that this season. Tied for the best record in the NBA with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to Serena Williams. She's still getting to the bag off the court. She is joining the Toronto Tempo Ownership Group, new WNBA team who will tip off in 2026 as the W continues to expand their horizons. Shout out to boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. He fought Lamont Roach this past weekend. The fight was an actual draw, but Gervonta took a knee in the 9th round, and he blames his hairstylist on why he took that knee.
Tank, you voluntarily took a knee midway through this fight. It was not ruled a knockdown. What happened?
I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that, and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes.
Now, everybody knows the difference between grease and Curl Activator.
Right.
There was no Curl Activator or Snapback. What is it? Jam.
Right.
Jam.
He must have had that Dax Raven Groom in that bad boy. Something.
That Dax ain't running, though.
If he had Dax or whatever, it ain't gonna run, because you know that grease hard as hell.
Yeah.
That grease is like that primer that you put in the wall, like that stuff you
gotta
be filling
cut that with a power
in.
drill.
Come on now, you need a flathead screwdriver to get that grease out. That's no wonder everybody had waves back in the 80s.
Yes, sir.
So get out that hard ass grease. The only thing that was about the same as that grease is the stuff that you put on your cars. I mean, car wax.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Yep.
Car wax.
Yeah, old school turtle wax.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Ooh, that damn thing snatched us so hard out of sports and put us into the hot spot. I done got dizzy. What's up, Brat? Do y'all feel snatched? Like we got snatched out of one segment?
Yeah. Ain't even done. Super Day don't be playing.
Hard left turn.
We sit up there talking about sports. That thing is damn. I'm kind of in my feelings. I was having a good time talking about sports. He got snatched into a whole nother world.
And I know Dave do it with an attitude too.
Just mean for no reason.
You ain't never hit that button that damn hard, but I feel everybody got a crook in their neck.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Like damn.
Give me a chance to close out my sports. That was my sports report. This is Rock T.
You didn't even let Rock T open up the doors of the church, say goodbye. That's the end of sports. Nothing. We just talking, and all of a sudden that thing says, boy, we'll never be the same. Go ahead, Brat.
Oh my God, you so stupid. Good morning, everybody.
Matrix.
I'm your girl.
Get it together, Brat.
Brat Tat is here, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh my goodness. Conan O'Brien's joke during the Oscars about Kendrick Lamar calling Drake a pedophile was nearly left out of the show, y'all. On Sunday night, Conan used the commercial break return to poke fun at the halftime cue for Kendrick to shade Drake. Check this out, y'all, if you haven't heard it.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile. Don't worry, I'm lawyered up. Anyway.
But yeah,
always trying to piggyback on the culture. You ain't part of the culture, man. You
so
2 weeks
tired
late
of
on
it.
that, bro.
It's kind of old.
That's why I was lame.
But it's been reported that both the Academy and ABC had strong reservations about getting that joke in and pushed back with a fear of how the crowd would react. But one particular producer, however, fought the higher-ups because they firmly believed in the joke. Whether good or bad, the joke was bound to have a big audible reception. Now, Conan is ultimately in charge of what comes out of his mouth and could have chose to keep it out, but he obviously wanted it in the show. So we said what we think about it. It's just after Super Bowl, okay, like even the Super Bowl was a little late with it, but he killed it. And to me, that should have been the end of all of it. I'm tired of hearing about it.
It's kind of just because you can don't mean that you should type of situation.
He wanted to feel like he wanted to make it look like he was, like he was hip.
He knew
like
what was going on. Like he was up
bro,
on
you late.
Yeah.
You late.
A little late.
You little late.
Hurry up before we get snatched into commercial.
All right, real quick, let me get this on. Diddy's mother, y'all, Janice Combs, has been sued for fraud after she allegedly got control of 25% of the stake in Bad Boy Entertainment by unlawful means. Now, she's being sued by Kurt Burruss, a founding partner in the label, who claims that he only signed his shares over due to the threat of violence from Puffy. Now, Burruss' suit claims that he recently learned of Janice's alleged involvement in a 1996 bid to oust him from the company. He claims that he was betrayed by Combs and that she conspired with her son to exclude him from the company he was president of. Now, just days after suing Diddy's mom, Burruss is also now suing Diddy. He's accusing Diddy of repeated sexual harassment, physical aggression, and coercion, including unwanted advances and inappropriate conduct during business meetings. He also alleges Diddy used violence, blackmail, and financial extortion to force him into giving up 25% of his stake in Bad Boy. Dang.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
And trial is coming in May. This is a whole lot. This is
talking about puppy
lot.
trial.
Yeah,
because this is a separate lawsuit right here, though, right?
This is a separate lawsuit, but to me, it's all a part of Diddy. It's all a part because now they got his mama in it. They trying to sue his mama. Like, can we just leave the mama out of it? Can we leave the mama?
But if she owns the company, owes somebody money, and you can't sue Diddy for the money, it's in her name. You have to go after the mother.
But if she owns 1% of it, and he's saying it's unlawful, but if the paperwork is signed, unlawful or not, however it happened, she owns it.
Yeah. Well,
if he signed the paperwork or signed the contract for the 25% stake that whatever, then it's hers now.
Whew, that's a lot.
That is a lot. It is
so damn
a lot.
glad I'm just a comedian.
I'm so glad I'm
God,
just
man, that music industry, Brat, I don't see how y'all do it. I don't see how y'all do it, that music industry. And it's so many layers and layers and so many moving parts to what y'all do. And we just go on stage and tell some jokes in front of an audience and that's it. But what y'all do, that's crazy.
Imagine doing this since like the 90s. You be
especially when you get big.
Man, you be burnt out after you done been through so much and people drag you and people try to take advantage of you and take your money and you got all these different people in your ear, especially when you don't know and you come in as a younger person and you don't know who advice to take, who to trust. You can't trust the people in your family who love you so much because they don't know nothing about the music industry. They love you, but it's hard and it's complicated.
Me and Special K, we just get our little $200-$300, whatever we making in the comedy club that night, and we go home. And God forbid we get a little check for $1,500. Remember them check for $1,500? Boy,
I'm still hoping to get one. The hell you talking about?
Boy, come on. I'm talking about in cash.
Whatever.
With a big ass knot in the 90s.
Whatever. Both of y'all sitting over here with
Netflix.
Netflix specials
and all
this stuff. Come on now.
Def Comedy Jam, $600 when they take out the after, the after and SAG fee. The little check came in.
I'm so glad to be solidly on the C list.
For $600, that was like $60,000 back in '92. What?
Yeah.
Thought I was rich. But I went to the mall with the merry-go-round. They had to put nothing on layaway. Thank you, Jesus. I'm tired. $60 in church.
Save us, Dave.
You can catch me on all my social media and so.
Praise God.